back to the last fast food meal you had. Was it today? Yesterday? Last week? For many of us, it was a lot more recent than we care to admit. During my extensive studies on my own journey to eating healthier, I have learned that the rise in fast food popularity is a global epidemic. The Journal of Allergy and Therapy, written by Katia University of India, says this is due to the fact that it's readily available, there's strategic marketing, its low cost, and addictive taste. It has been proven that fast food can have a negative impact on the consumer's health. Regardless of this, fast food has become a staple in many people's everyday lives. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics, in a 2012 study stated by the American Coalition of Science and Health, that 45% of a typical millennial's food budget goes to fast food. This is an alarmingly high percentage considering the negative impact fast food can have on one's health immediately, in the near future, and many years to come. So what exactly is fast food? Tabaz University of Medical Sciences defines fast food as easily prepared, processed foods served at restaurants that are meant to be eaten quick or taken away. These foods are extremely high in sodium, refined carbohydrates, saturated and trans fats, processed sugar, and cholesterol, and contain no nutritional content. These foods that contain no nutrition do little to fuel your body for your everyday activities and often leave you feeling hungry in just a few short hours. Even one meal of fast food can cause your arteries to constrict, leading to a surge of insulin and a blood sugar spike. This insulin can then lead to a drop in blood sugar very quickly, which is often considered a crash. The American Thoracic Society did a study of 12 men in their 20s and found that even consuming fast food for once a day for 12 weeks, a reduce in the muscle's ability to turn glucose into energy. This proves that your metabolism can be lowered in just a few short weeks. Another side effect of eating fast food is constipation and poor digestion. That's because fast food contains no fiber. Fast food can have a negative impact on your body in a short amount of time and can be even worse if this type of eating is continued for a period of time. If you are eating fast food, this means you are taking in a high amount of calories, sodium, and carbohydrates. These can have troubling health concerns. Sugar and fat are staples with processed food, but contain no nutrition and increase your bad cholesterol while lowering your good. Sodium is another culprit to poor nutrition. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, and a typical fast food meal can contain half of that in just one serving. Sodium can also lead to water retention and leave you feeling bloated. Carbohydrates can cause blood sugar spikes and trigger acne. Healthline.com reported their study that children and adolescents who consume fast food at least 3 times a week have an increased risk of developing eczema. Fast food was scientifically engineered to trigger a dopamine release. This can lead to excess eating and increase the amount of calories that are taken in. If this type of eating is continued, it can lead to excessive weight gain, which is known as obesity. Obesity is a condition in which your body mass index is higher than 30. The Obesity Prevention Coalition states the CDC's finding that 93.3 million people were considered obese in 2016. This excess weight can lead to pressure on your heart and lungs and give you shortness of breath and eventually cause asthma. Another side effect of extra pounds is loss of bone density, and that leaves your bones brittle and can lead to extra breakage and fractures. Carbs can lead to faulty insulin levels and cause type 2 diabetes. Carbs can also cause blood sugar spikes that lead to heart defects and stroke. Sodium can elevate your cholesterol and your blood pressure, putting you at risk for congestive heart failure. Another side effect of fast food can be depression. Healthline.com stated a Cambridge study that found that people that consume fast food on a regular basis are 51% more likely to develop depression than those who don't. Reproductive problems is also a side effect of eating fast food. According to Tabaz University, fast food produces a chemical called prophates. High exposure to these chemicals can lead to birth defects, infertility, and possible sterilization. Fast food does little to increase your health and a lot to hurt it. These consequences prove that consumption of fast food, although it tastes good, can have devastating effects. Foods high in sodium, carbs, sugar, and other bad components can have a negative impact on your health, especially if they're consumed on a regular basis. Fast food can have dangerous consequences to the consumer's health as soon as you begin eating it, continue into the short term, and following many years into your life. So next time you're asked if you'd like fries with that, you might want to reconsider.